Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I do my brows. I'm going to show you a little bit of a comparison real quick before we get started. I used to use the Anastasia dip brow, and then I discovered the KDB brow gel. And I think if you are just starting out with your brows and you're wanting to fill them in, I really honestly think that the KDB is much easier to use. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in and test out this Anastasia for you. And I just want to show you how thick this one is. And of course they are two different colors that I'm using, but I just want you to see the difference in the product. Okay, so this one to me is a little bit thicker and sometimes a little bit tougher to move. And then if we do the KDB one, okay, and then this is the KDB. And you can see this one is kind of more of a sheer gel product instead of being so thick and creamy. So this one is creamy, of course, and it's easy to move. Hopefully you can see pretty well, but I just wanted to show you the different consistency between each product. I seriously love the KDB one. I think it's so much easier to use. The product is not as thick, so it does not clump up. If you want to see how I do my brows, just keep watching. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it's totally up to you, whichever you prefer, whichever's easiest, but you can use either one of these brushes. This is actually, I believe, for eyeliner, but I like using this because it's the width of my brow, and it also gives like a really clean line. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this brush, and I'm just going to dip it into the pomade. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line, and this is kind of at the end of those brow hairs. So I'm going to go upward and draw a line just like this. And then I'm going to take the rest of the product that's on the brush, and I'm going to just fill in the rest of my brow just very lightly, light hand. You don't want a lot of pressure. And I'm going to go down to fill in this. And if you get it, you know, anywhere, you can always clean it up. And I'm just lightly taking the rest of that product off of my brush. Okay, and then we are going to take it and we are going to go back in where we drew that line, and we're just going to kind of flick up a little bit. So we're going to move that product but keep that clean line. And then I go in, I turn it sideways, and just keep moving this product all the way up, creating little tiny strokes. And then I'll go back and then just keep flicking up. Okay, so you can totally see the difference. This totally lifts up my face and gives me like an instant facelift compared to this one, who of course is, which I have like concealer and foundation over this, but you can see how much lighter it is compared to my hair. But the difference is so big. Some powder. And this one is by Smashbox. It has the wax right here, and that has two different colors. This one is the Brow Tech in Brunette. So I'm just going to take this brown powder right here, and I'm just going to go in and just fill in any more like little holes that I have. And I'm just lightly brushing those hairs up And then once you get right here, you can brush them out this way. And then clean up that line. Okay, and then we're going to go in with a concealer brush. Take some concealer like this. Any kind that you have is fine. And we're just going to dip it in. And then we're just going to clean up our brow line. Okay, so we're going to go in right here and just kind of clean this up. And then you can do the top a little bit. And I like to go in with my finger and rub it out instead of using a brush. And I am not any kind of brow pro. This is just how I do mine. I don't know what's going on right there though. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, and there you go. That is all that I do to my brows. It's really nothing special at all. I just use those few products. I don't go in with a brow setting gel or anything else. Sometimes I will like rub them out, you know, like this if, you know, I feel they're too heavy, or just to kind of reshape those hairs. But that's it. So, I hope this was an easy tutorial for you. Like I said, I've been meaning to get it up for a very long time. And if you do use this stuff and you love it, that's awesome. I loved it too at one point until I actually got a hold of this. And then I decided it was just so much better. It worked a lot better and it was a lot quicker, and I didn't have to actually brush out as much product. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, just leave them down below and I will answer them for you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.